So I did a tier list video. You should watch it if you haven't. It's actually a pretty good video. So, check it out. And some people obviously may not agree with my placements, though everyone was respectful about it. So I'll be starting a series with each weapon I placed and checking back and seeing if those placements were justified and see if I change my stance on them. Obviously, I'll be prioritizing the lower rated ones first, and we will be starting with the Gunlance for reasons. So let's get into the vid. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. So to start off the journey, I ought to make a Gunlance because Gunlance video. So I went to the smithy and I'm just gonna cook up this Gunlance straight up. I don't need no prepper. I need monster essence. No, I always seem to need monster essence the most, like even more than like mantles. Time to go find some cockroaches. For some reason, they just didn't spawn at all in the Rotten Vale. I know because Blackveil Val Hazak was here. Maybe they're afraid of that guy. I have no idea. So I ought to kill some mosquitoes instead. It was a struggle to kill these guys with the Gunlance, so I just had to swap to my Clutch Claw. After obtaining the monster essence, I finally crafted the Gunlance. And I won this one because you can turn it into the Volcanic Gunlance. Originally, I was going to pre-farm materials to make it the Volcano Gunlance and an armor set. But I thought, why not I just, farm up it with the Gunlance? That way, 2 burns, 1 stone. What could possibly go wrong? I died like over 5 times. So let's get into this. So before I start finding anything, I'm just going to leave a thought what I'm thinking of the Gunlance going in before I actually start properly using it. So as I said, I haven't used this much if you watch the tier list video, and I think it might be hard to avoid attacks with it. So I feel like I'm gonna end up blocking most of the attacks, and aiming feels weird when I was trying to hit those mosquitoes, those Vespas. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a bit more of a difficult weapon to use. So that's my thoughts on the Gunlance. Let's see how it plays out. Alright, so the first monster to be fighting is a Volcana. I need that tail. My goal is just break the tail. That's all I'm trying to look for this missions. I'm playing with random, so I don't expect to die or lose the quest. So I took around 12 minutes. Wasn't all that hard because, well, I was playing with 3 other people. But man, the attacks feel so weird. We all do it. Using the lock-on doesn't even help either. Do people even remember there's a lock-on on this game? Recovery time after blocking just dwells for a while. Jeez. And damn, I keep messing up my combos, and I just end up either shooting instead or just poke and executing the penetration combo where you just let that explosive thing in the monster. The monsters really don't like you doing that. You will be so close to doing it and yeah. And aiming it to actually put on a body part you want is a bit annoying. We managed to break the tail, so I see that's a dub. I can upgrade my Gunlance down. So for the first fight, this is what my thoughts on the Gunlance is. So the aiming just feels weird to actually aim your attacks and hit the monster. And blocking helps, but the recovery time from blocking takes a while to be able to move or do anything else again. Shooting, doing the full combo to penetrate with the one shot, it feels quite annoying to get fully done. So I guess it might just be a case where I just need to know my monsters better so I know how to pull it off properly. But overall, that's what I think of the Gunlance after the first fight. Now, I need a large Elder Dragon gem. I either had to fight a Namael or a Teostra. There might be another one. Elder Dragon who drops out. I just don't remember their name right now. So I thought, let's fight a Teostra. What could go wrong? Side note, I forgot to hit record in 3 other fights, but I did write them down, so I'll just summarize to what happened and put some footage of me fighting a Teostra, or recorded one of the fights. For the first fight, I did solo and I used up all my feints, and I failed the hunt. Great start off. I did notice I was button mashing a lot with the Gunlance, and hitting the combo to penetrate the explosive spike in the monster is really hard for me. Mobility for Gunlance just feels overall just slow. For the second fight, nothing's written down. Pretty sure I was gonna write down something, but I got sidetracked. By what? I do not remember. But I know I failed that quest as well. That's all I remember about it. For the third fight, someone actually joined, so like I got some help for like two other people. We were so close. The fates were all used up, and it was on its deathbed. So we failed. But I didn't lose up the last feint. I might have used the second feint. Not sure, but yeah. I learned that I should like take it slow, like how I do it with a greatsword, because I am treating the gun lance like a lance. Because with the lance, you can like poke and quickly just like block after poking. With the gun lance, not so much. You can like backstep, but it's like not as quick as like quickly blocking with the lance. For the fourth fight, I queued up an investigation. For the fourth fight, I queued up an investigation that has a condition of only 2 players, so only 1 guy joined me this time. I'm still getting used to the gun lance. The guard doesn't feel too reliable right now, as the time to block after an attack just feels so long. So I'm changing up my build a bit and not gonna like focus on having guard on, since it doesn't really seem like I should like invest. But we did end up killing that Teothra, so I did end up getting the gem. For the 5th fight, me and the same dude from that Teothra fight who we won, we fought a Stygian Zinogre and captured it. Also for like half the fight, the Rajang was like fighting this Zinogre. I don't know why. Maybe the Zinogre told the Rajang about his mom. I mean, I'd be pissed too, so yeah. Because the Rajang was disrespecting the Zinogre, so thanks Rajang, you're a big help, honestly. So, you know, if you see Rajang, give him, actually I would say give him a high five, but don't give the Rajang a high five, you probably die. I'm getting better with gunlance now already. Backstep seems really worth it. So I'm focusing on like learning how to properly backstep from attacks and stuff. Blocking is still good though, so I'm not gonna sleep on this either, since it can help in a lot of situations. And for a lot of roars, you just like completely ignore. Just like, oh, my shield's up. You said something. I complete my build for it. This is what we have for the build. Now, I decided to let me finish my Safi recon mission. You're gonna say, oh, why haven't you done the Safi recon quest? Bro, I played Monster on Xbox and PlayStation. So I didn't, honestly, my time on PC before I went back was, I didn't do the recon quest. I was trying to do some other stuff. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. I believe I died twice overall from the fight, but I learned a lot. And Safi Chiva, bro, I should have died right here, but I didn't. I don't know why. Maybe there's a failsafe. That was, if I had died there, I would have failed the mission too. So thank for whatever has stopped me from dying there. So in summary, these are my thoughts on the gunland so far. So the spike combo is definitely difficult for me to pull off. The mobility feels really slow, and the guard for right now just doesn't feel reliable. But what I have learned is just I have to take the gunlance and treat it like greatsword and just go more slow wise and take my time with it. Then I need to put some focus on the backstep because it can be really helpful at times. So now I want to make a layered armor, and I needed Jaggy shards. So I'm going to go fight a Great Jaggers. Yeah, later on I found out I didn't need to fight that one. So I went to the gunlance and killed it solo. Was perfectly fine so far. I'm learning a bit more about the gunlance. This like down slash attack, like it does swipe fires all of your shots, which I like very much. I'm using it a lot more, and it can go straight to like the penetration combo to fight off the spike. Bro, backstep is so good. Though I tend to be messing up my button presses, so instead of pressing YB, I just press like B, but I thought I pressed Y, so I didn't press them together. And I just do a combo to start shooting upwards. You've probably already seen some footage of this in the gameplay I'm showing, where I just start shooting upwards for no reason. That's why. Other than that, I'm getting better with the gunlance. Also fought another Great Jaggers, just like Master Rank, just Master Rank in the Great Forest. Yeah, so I didn't know I didn't need that one. But yeah, I'm getting better with the down slap combo, so I can actually pull that off more better instead of like pressing one button and pressing the other button late. Other than that, it's like I fought that thing, it died, then I went to go fight the mini Jaggerses, so the Jaggies. And yeah, that was it. No, I actually fought Brachydios, and it was an optional quest, and people are doing this. I'm like, might as well get that out of the way. And I'm acknowledging that my bad button pressing is messing me up a lot, just making me think badly of the weapon. But it was actually just my end error. Though the aiming and like attacking where I want to attack still feels weird with it. I will say that. For the most part, it's pretty alright fight and got it down. Brachydios was dead. So now I went to the Gunlands and fought a Urgon and a Brachy. This was gonna be like more about the Gunlands, but honestly, the way this Brachy is just fighting off this Urgon, like they have generational beef. He really does seem like he was giving him the hands. Like Urgon went in, Brachy went in there straight up, just fighting, just straight up fighting. Like even when we did kill the Urgon, Brachy came back. I was like, damn, y'all really killed him. And he just run to get revenge back on us. So, you know, we had to deal with it. And for the most part, he's down. So, the Gunlance, with that old Urgon and Brachydios fight, definitely getting way more better. It's just obviously just still some faults I'll do with it, but for the most part, we're improving. The last fight I'll showcase for the Gunlance is I fought a Xenogre with people, and I enjoyed that weapon. Felt really fun after killing the Xenogre, and it ended spectacular with that down slash and just firing all my ammo. As you may see, I'll just put it first to make it the first thing you see. It is so good of a weapon, and I'm honestly grateful that, you know, my tier list video blew up it did, and I decided to try out the Gunlance because of it, and I really like this weapon now. Now, before I get to the unboxing of the new ranking for the Gunlance, first I'll look at what I first thought when I was going into the video and what I think of it now. So at first, you know, I thought avoiding attacks and reliant on blocking attacks would be a major thing for it, and the aiming feels weird. That's one of the three main things I thought of it going into it. Now, what do I think of the Gunlance? Avoiding attacks, I don't see any more issues with it. If I want to avoid attacks, backstep when I know when the monsters are going to attack. I like the backstep. That's more if I generally know what the monster's doing. But blocking is really good if I just generally don't know it. Know what the monster's going to do. It can help me with that some most part. But obviously, I'll still be able to get like blindsided by a monster that I haven't fought before, don't know the attack as much. And the weapon doesn't feel like it's heavily reliant on just blocking. And the aiming, while it's still a little bit still feels weird for me, I'm getting used to it, so it's gonna feel a lot less weird aiming with this. I mainly use a greatsword, so that's probably why it felt weird at first. So those three things gone now for the most part. It's not hard to avoid attacks, and it's not reliant on blocking either. I know in this video I'm going to say something about the mobility a lot, but now I don't have a problem with the mobility of the gun. I may not main it as much as main the other weapons, but I generally appreciate this weapon so much more. And because of that, the Gunlance is now A tier. Phenomenal weapon. It's like a heavy bowgun with a lance. Great. And that's the video of the Gunlance. My mind has changed so much about this weapon more than any other weapon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you did, and stick around. I'll be releasing more Monster Hunter videos and maybe other games. Goodbye.